I tried to put
You
it
knew
out.
it was going to do that because you knew exactly what you were doing.
I've never...
Killer, murderer. Oh, I haven't completed a single quest today, and you've completed like 12.
10,000.
Yeah, at least. What's this thing in the corner you've got going on over here? What is this?
Oh, I completely forgot. That's the egg factory. I was going to actually ask you what it was, but then I thought, no, he's going to know as soon as I pop the chicken in.
I did know. I was just setting you up.
Yeah.
I set him up. You hit him out of the park. That's how we roll.
Well, you can explain how it works.
So the chicken will lay eggs periodically, which will go into the hopper, which will then go into these drawers. But also they drop feathers, so we should get feathers and eggs from that single chicken just trapped in there forever. Poor chicken.
Poor little man.
We'll set him free once we don't need him anymore. Promise. We'll throw him off the edge.
We'll air quotes set him free.
We'll release him off the edge into the void.
Release him from all his burdens.
Exactly. Although it might be quite a while before we release him. It depends if we come up with a better way to get eggs. Really.
I'm sure we'll find a better way at some point.
Are there chicken seeds in mystical agriculture that can make them?
I think at this point we should just say rule 1, there's a mystical agriculture seed for it.
Yeah, fair. That would be accurate.
Right, so we've got the mixer centrifuge and the melter. We don't need them. They're just there if you don't have a smeltery up and running, but we do. So we're just completing those to actually get on to the next quests. Now, what else have we got? Ember emitter and ember receptor. So these are the input and output plugs for Ember's magical power. And what do we need for those? We don't actually need any Ember shards for those, so let's just see if we can knock some out right now. One set of each will be enough to complete all of these quests. Lovely. And then the other side of this corner of the quest chain is Ember activation. So the Ember activator, and then the refined pressure that comes afterwards. So we'll just make an Ember activator pretty quickly. Let's see. That just needs a bit more copper. Another quest done. And then we've got the refined pressure from the pressure refinery. This is the actual machine that we're going to be using. Most of these we're just making because the quests tell us to. But this one is actually pretty useful. Are you breeding things over there?
I did, yeah. I was just making an extra cow so that I could take one of the other cows because I'm going to put it in this jar.
That sounds humane.
Well, it doesn't complain, mostly because it can't, but
mostly because its mouth is full of milk.
Yeah.
Lovely. Now we've actually got a device we need. So this is a pressure refinery. It's going to be our main. It's going to be what turns the shards that we're digging up into actual power that we can use. So let's clear out a bit of the inventory there. Grab some ember shards. I should have bought some sticks as well, but I'm near the bonsai trees, so that's not a problem. Nearly everything in Embers is powered by levers. You've just got to slap levers all over everything, which is a bit unfortunate because the machines are pretty good looking, and the pipes as well. But that's the way they've decided to roll. So that's what we'll do. Bunch of levers.
So I've taken this milk jar or cookie jar or whatever it is, and I've placed it on the ground down here, and I've put a cow on top of it. And hopefully, if I let this anvil drop, it should smush the cow into the jar. Hooray! Did it!
Hooray! Cruelty.
And that means we've got a cow in a jar which just passively produces milk for our kitchen. So that's pretty damn cool.
It is indeed. Now, what are we going to need? We're going to need something to pipe the ember shards into this machine, because none of the machines have GUIs or anything like that in Embers. There's no menus popping up telling you whether or not things are working. You just have to sort of hope that you've set it all up correctly a lot of the time. So we'll just grab a regular hopper for that. We won't use Embers' own machines for it, I don't think. So let's see. So we need a hopper. We're actually going to need an energy cell for Embers as well. So that'll be a copper cell, I think it's called. That needs 4 more Camonite bricks, which we can make. And down we go. So let's see. Yep, nothing's burning down yet, Rob.
I'm glad.
I'm
glad to hear it.
Keep updated on that.
The amount of hours I spent building this base, God. I nonchalantly just went, yeah, this is the base, but oh my days. So many hours. Yeah, and many more will be spent, I'm sure, when I build the next part.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't burn it down, please. It's my baby.
I'll do my best.
Okay, thanks.
So we'll put a lever on there. I don't know if the pressure refinery actually needs its own lever. I guess we'll find out shortly. And we're going to need the Tinker's Hammer that we built a while back. So to link these machines up, you start at the end and you shift right click it. And then you right click it without shifting on the beginning piece. So you go backwards and the command is different depending on which block you're hitting, because Embers is intuitive and sensible. But those should now be connected. So if we put a shard in, is it going to start working, or am I going to need a lever? Looks like I'll need a lever on that as well. So we'll pop one on there. And nothing. Why aren't you working?
It was a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah. I've got levers on everything. Unless it's because they're side by side and they're affecting one another.
Can't help you, mate. I'm learning as much as the audience are right now.
It's not a great deal.
No, but it's something.
What happened there? There we go. That was weird. I tried to put a lever on a block and then click it, and it just kept trying to put another lever on top of the first lever.
Odd.
Very odd.
You just have to change to something else in your hand.
Yeah, I just ran out of levers and then it finally worked.
Fair.
Now, where did I put my ancient codex? That's probably something we should be referring to at this stage. So let's advance the book until it takes us to the pressure refinery. And pressure refinery, there we go. So, requires water and ember, there's where we're going wrong. I need water to be pumped in as well. So, what I'm going to do is build a block that you're probably also building at some point, which is a sink.
Yeah, I've already built my sink. We'll be building plenty more of those to come.
It's just the easiest and simplest little water source block, I think.
Yeah,
isn't
it's infinite water and it's super cheap to make. So yeah, I mean, Pam's adds a lot of blocks. I'm still discovering blocks that is added that are super useful, but that one in particular is incredibly useful. I've used it for so many machine setups.
So let's see. Oh, we've got like a stack of clay in here.
We have, yeah.
Nice.
We had a stack and a half, but I've used the half to cook up some terracotta.
Yeah, I've pinched 5 more so I can cook up my own.
Do it.
And there's a bucket
of
water.
I could have just given you the ones I've got. Have you cooked it already?
No, I haven't.
Where are you?
Just come back up the main stairs.
Keep pressing escape because we're playing Terraria. That's 10.
Lovely. Fantastic. I'll put the clay back then. Oh, do you want to use 8 of those ender pearls to upgrade the furnace again?
Can do, yeah. I'll do it when I do the armor because I'm very close to it now. I'm just putting down stuff for the kitchen.
Well, I'm just about. I was asking in a sort of.
Will
Do
you
you
do
think
it?
that's
Because
a
I
good
want
use of 8 ender pearls?
Oh, right. Yeah, it's got to be done. It's part of the quest, so.
In that case, it's done.
It's done. Huzzah.
Let me just turn some of that into tiny coal because that's way more efficient than coal in these faster furnaces. And then, let's see, I don't even need the furnace anymore. I've just upgraded it for no reason because you've already given me the terracotta.
Well, it needed upgrading, so it's all good.
Yeah. 3 iron. Right, there's my sink. Probably need some fluid ducts as well to actually transport the water. So that's just 2 copper and a lead. And we've got servos on us already. So back down we go. We'll put the sink, doesn't really matter, so we'll just pop it there. And a fluid duct. And a servo. And there we go. It is cooking up the ember.
Lovely.
So it's not actually transferring it anywhere yet. But we do have the receptor and the emitter set up, so let's just double check that they're set up correctly. That should do it, I think. Tink, tonk. And yes, ember is now being fired from the machine that's producing it into the storage cell.
Beautiful.
It's all going well. So that's that section of the quest book done. Dawnstone is our next goal, which is an alloy of gold and copper. That is absolutely not going to be a problem because we've got a smeltery up and running, so those mixer and mixer centrifuge that the quest book asked us to make, not really necessary. So while those are cooking up, we'll just pop down because there's something else we do need to grab. And that's a handful of ender shards. 2 of them, I think, because we've got some casting to do at the smeltery as well with some of that dawnstone. So what you want to do is just grab 2 of the ember shards. This is going to be for parts of the quest, because you don't need to complete the full Aspectus quest at this stage. But you do need to complete parts of it, which is to make 2 Dawnstone Aspectus. So that is what we shall do. And then we're 90% done with Embers already.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, once you've kind of know what you're doing and you've got a handful of copper and iron available to you,
Yeah.
a bit of gold, it's pretty straightforward. I'm thinking Lordcraft will be less so when I move on to that at some point. Assuming you don't want to do that.
Lordcraft, I know nothing about it. I'd have to look into it. Whereas you seem to know some things about it.
I know a little bit about it. I know enough to get started with it, I think. And it seems like the sort of mod where we'd each have to research things separately. So one of us or the other doing it is probably a better idea than us both doing it.
Right, I'm with you. So that'd be the same with like, what's it called?
Thaumcraft?
Yes, Thaumcraft, that's the one. The one where you use the lens to look around the world to find the different energies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know whether or not you want to go for that one or let me.
Maybe. I did like it.
If you do, then I'll
do that or I do blood magic.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'll probably do both of them regardless. So even if you're focusing on one of them, I'll probably just come on in my spare time and do a bit of tinkering with it too. because they're both highly enjoyable mods.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm not sure when Thorncraft unlocks in the pack, though.
You mean like what gates it?
Yeah, what hoops we'll have to jump through.
Some, I'm sure.
Oh, no doubt.
No doubt.
But I do know which hoops we have to jump through for blood magic, to begin it at least, and that's Lordcraft. So I do want to get on with that sooner rather than later.
So what is it? A magic mod?
It seems to be, yeah. You can create elements, you can create crystals of 6 different elements: earth, wind, fire, water, and then light and dark, I think.
Okay.
And then you use those to create various magical tools and stuff. I'm not sure what the end game of Lordcraft is, which items you can actually build that will make your life easier. I've mostly been looking at it from the point of view of just completing the Project Ozone parts to unlock other mods.
Yeah, of course. So we can get moving along.
But yeah, there's probably fun stuff going on in it somewhere.
You make it sound awful. Oh, God. You eat your vegetables before you can have your dessert. I don't want to. Sprouts. Lordcraft sprouts. They're horrible.
The research mechanic in Lordcraft is 100% sprouts.
Okay.
The rest of the mod seems pretty decent, but yeah, that's pure sprouts.
And as with sprouts, there will be some people that enjoy it, I'm sure. It's just not us.
Deviants.
Deviants.
Awful deviants that need to be stopped.
Yeah, clearly at all costs.
So.
God.
Good grief. Right, Cinderplinth. That will be our next goal. So we need one of those to make ash, and we're going to power it with the ember that we've been producing. So we're finally going to get around to using the energy that we've been producing. It needs various plates, camonite bricks, and a furnace. So we'll pop back up to the Craftomatron 5000, which is what I call the crafting station next to the chest.
Which precisely you and nobody else calls it.
Some people call it that.
Do they now?
I'm some people.
Yeah, okay, fair.
And there we go. Perhaps if you called it the Craftomatron 5000, then you'd have actually completed some quests this session.
Ah, burn. Such harsh burns. Right, you swine, I'm going to go and just put these in the fridge and I'm going to complete a quest.
Nice. That's
to shut you up.
Oh, actually, I probably want to put this on top of a bin. How do we craft bins in Embers? Bin in terms of just thing to store things in, rather than a rubbish bin. So we need some more iron. I should have probably gathered everything up together first, rather than doing 7 or 8 different trips back to the Craftomatron.
Probably the Craftomatron 5000.
That's the one.
We can already make some food. So I'm just going to quickly. I've set up this kitchen, and yeah, it's a very basic setup, but it has got everything that it needs in it. So it's got the main crafting component where you can just come and craft all the food that you'll need. It's got the sink, the toaster, the fruit basket, the cow in a jar for milk. Yes, I haven't made the tools yet. That's the other thing I need to do, but I'll come back to that. You can make some tools to hang on these racks that will let you craft other things. So the best thing we can make at the moment is bacon and eggs. In fact, none of it. Oh no, yeah. Ah, yes, bibimbap. That's one of the best things you can make because it's got, I swear, about 50 different recipes to make it, and it's just sort of like your leftovers. So let's say it's a stew, basically, but it restores 4 shanks, but it gives you 9.5 saturation. Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty cool. So we can make some of those, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. I've got some fridges set up, and this kitchen floor links it all together. So they all have to be touching to be able to interact with each other. But the kitchen floor counts as a Cooking for Blockheads block. So you just need that to link fridges together. And what I'm going to be aiming for eventually is this entire other wall covered in fridges with all of our food stocked in it. So we can just come here, make a load of food, and we'll always have good food when we go adventuring. So yeah, that's the kitchen pretty much.
Sweet.
Yeah. But now I've got you got a beer mob on it about not completing a quest now. So now I'm gonna have to come and bloody do the armor quests.
Oh, that'll get you some numbers on the scoreboard.
It'll get me a few, yeah.
Do you want to see a really unhelpful page in JEI?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Look at the recipe for a glimmer crystal and then tell me how they're made.
A glimmer crystal.
Yeah.
It's an alchemy recipe.
Go on.
And you need gunpowder, nether quartz, and ember shards.
Mm.
And you make it in an exchange tablet.
You do? And what's the bottom bit all about?
The bottom bit.
Below the recipe parts.
You need 64 to 80 Dawnstone Aspectus.
64 to 80?
64, between 64 and 80, it seems to suggest.
It does, doesn't it? It's bonkers.
Yeah. I have no idea, because I have no idea about Embers, but if that's not making sense to you after completely doing Embers, then I guess it's...
Oh, no, I know what to do. It's just, I was wondering how it looks to a layman.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I get it. And you make the molten dawnstone in the smeltery from
you're not
dawnstone.
Far off, really.
Okay.
There's another ingredient which isn't mentioned at all in JEI, though, which is ash. Which, yeah, that's what the 64 to 80 refers to.
Oh,
and
so
I'm going to
that's
have to set up a couple of plinths, which I'm putting the Dawnstone Aspectus on.
I see it. So that's the... Yeah, but when you hover over it, it doesn't tell you that it's ash, does it? You just have to kind of assume from that texture that it's ash.
It's not the most helpful of mods at times.
Ah, well. At least you figured it out.
Yeah, I got there in the end. So what do we need now? An exchange tablet and a pedestal or two. More shards. I'm kind of at a point where I've run out of the materials I need to carry on with Embers until we actually get some more shards, and then I can finally finish it off.
Every time you say shards, I think you're saying shards.
That's because every now and again I'm just slipping in shards just to confuse
just to mess
you.
with me. God damn it.
So when you get off the bus and you're like, cheers, mate. And he's like, what?
Did he say? What did he say? Yeah. Okay.
So, what else do we need? We need one of each of those. The cinder plinth, one that I've made, by the way, is just a device for turning any object into ash piles. So I've just thrown some cobble in there. I'll grab some more and throw that in as well, because we're going to need 3 stacks of ash.
Yes!
Yeah!
In your face! That's like 25 to 1. Cooking on Calagas now.
We're very proud.
Thank you. Where shall I put this?
It's a crafting thing that doesn't need power, so I guess somewhere in the centre of the room, near the other crafting stuff.
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it there for now.
All right then.
Yep.
That looks good to me.
Cool. You're not even up here, are you? You can't even see.
Still looks good.
Yep. Okay. Right, I'm gonna making some armor.
Doing what I swore to never do again, and pop down to the Ember Ball.
Why though?
I'm just not certain that the occasional bits of fuel that it generates is enough to keep it running by itself, or if I'm going to need to top it up with fuel every now and again. Yeah, it looks like it's stopped. But if I put charcoal in this filter as well and put charcoal in the ender chest upstairs, then I should be able to keep feeding the Ember Ball from upstairs without coming down again. Okay. As long as I remember what type of fuel I used. There we go. Now it's running again. So that was theoretically the last time that I come down here.
Good riddance, Embers.
Yep.
I definitely hardly knew ye.
I'm just not sure what it does. It's like I'm doing the steps required. Nice.
Hooray.
I'm doing the steps required to get through the quest chain, but
Yeah.
none of them involve making any items that we're actually going to use at any stage in our journey.
Okay.
So it's like there's probably cool items in Embers that I don't know about, but this quest book doesn't guide us towards them. I think it's a spiffy looking hammer. Yeah, that's the grand hammer, but I don't know what it does.
Pass.
Oh yeah, the place still hasn't burned down, by the way.
Good. Yeah.
I'm
I
pretty
mean, it
sure
hasn't
if
done
it
it
was
by
going.
now. Yeah.
Right, we need one more stack of ash.
Oh, when I dropped that anvil, it's now a slightly damaged anvil, and it's changed from being from Minecraft to being from Apotheosis. I don't know, I've never heard of that mod.
Not so sure about that, but yeah, anvils do generally take damage over time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but it actually says it's a slightly damaged anvil rather than having a durability meter on it like it usually does.
Ah, maybe that's what the mod does then, is it turns it into its own separate item.
Maybe. It says it can be enchanted. Weird.
Maybe. There's an auto repair thing, so you can just keep using the same anvil over and over.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point.
Possible. Let's see.
C'est possible.
Let's have a look at these signs full of things to do. Oh yeah, I was going to make a dank knoll, wasn't I?
You were?
I will crack on with that whilst I wait for my ember board to start producing some more.
I mean, there's no
resources.
real need for it, is there? If you're not doing any building just yet.
I'll be doing a lot of mining after this session, and it'll come in
Okay.
very handy there. So
Cool.
although, how much coal have we got? Looks like we only got about 11 blocks of coal. Oh no, 22 now. I'll nick 20 of that. So we need red glass panes. Lovely.
Don't know if I've got enough to make a second set of copper. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, resources are scarce right now. And then, what else do we need? Just redstone. Bam! There we go.
Redstone dankness.
And then I need 4 of those, so that's another 16 blocks of coal to upgrade it, so I'll stick with the red one for now.
Yeah, might as well. Is it really another 16 blocks of coal?
Yeah, because it only
Blimey.
replaces the middle bit.
Yeah. Well, the next armor is coal armor, so
Yeah, so
I guess we need to get some more resources in the interim. But that's fine.
So find a crafting station, and then we can start wrapping up embers. That needs 2 camelite brick.
Where did you get the worms from, by the way?
You just hoe the ground, and you've got a random chance of getting them.
Yeah, so you just hoed a load of ground.
Yeah, you get a couple, and then you can start popping them down. They'll also hoe some more ground for you, so it all just accelerates out of control.
Yeah, I know how they work. I wonder. I didn't ask where you got your original worms from.
Yeah.
Just been going around hoeing my ground.
Pretty much. It grew back. Sure, I had more Camonite on me than this. So Camonite blend is made that way, nice and straightforward. And let's see how fast this Enders furnace is. Yeah, pretty quick. Taking about 1 second to smelt an item.
Not bad.
It's getting through 6 of them for a single piece of tiny coal.
Yeah, pretty damn good, actually.
There we go. Fancy Exchange tablet pedestal is blocks of copper. Oh fuck.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, we're out of copper and I need 2 blocks. Oh no, we've got a little bit in the chest.
That's my bad, sorry.
That's cool. Yeah.
How much do you need?
I've got enough.
Cool.
Just needed 2 blocks. And what do we need for more Camonite stairs? More Dawnstone plates. 6. Ping! Didn't even mean to complete a quest yet. I'm that good, I'm just doing them accidentally now.
Hey, I did 3, man. It's better than nothing.
You're doing shit that's just too important to even go in quest books, like surviving, getting enough food
can't believe
to stay alive.
There isn't quests for that, for PAMs and stuff.
I mean, they've gone out of their way with this pack to use mods that people often overlook.
Yeah.
And cooking for blockheads can fall into that category pretty easily for a lot of people.
True, but I guess most people just, I mean, like, they'll just pick the best food and just specifically gear to get the ingredients they need for that one food and then just make that. Which is fair enough.
It's like Soren Johnson, the head designer of Civ 4, once said, if you give players the opportunity to do so, they'll optimise all the fun out of a game.
Absolutely.
We need a beam cannon. Yeah, I've made a beam cannon, by the way.
Okay. What's
It's just going to beam things about the place. It'll probably be fine.
okay.
Nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound ominous at all.
Nah. Now, a receptor on there. And a mist can go on there. Can have a lever on the back. And once again, tonk. Tonk. That's how you know it works, when you get the 2 slightly different sounds when you're hammering.
Right.
So that should now transfer to there. And then we need... Did I make a 3rd stack of soot? No, I didn't. Bleeding heck. That's fine. So we'll put 64 ash in one of those pedestals. And we're pretty much ready to try and make glimmer dust, and it's going to fail the first time we do it. But then the second time we should be victorious. So I need a nether quartz and 2 gunpowder. We do have some nether quartz, don't we?
Nether quartz.
Oh, it's in the sifting chest, probably.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, we definitely do. I sifted some netherrack, didn't I?
Yeah, I've got enough. And gunpowder. Lovely. Oh, I'm going to need 2 actually, because we're going to fail the first time we try this, and then we're going to succeed on the second. It's
That's
just
the
part of the mechanics, yeah. So the goal is making of glimmer dust. So as we saw in the recipe, we need 2 gunpowder, a quartz and 2 ember shards. Again, because embers is finicky, we have to put each one in our hand one at a time and then pop them on the machine, because if you try and do multiples, it'll break everything. Because embers. That one's gone in the middle, so that's not ideal. You can click on the side of the block that you want the item to go on, and it will go on it normally, so there we go. And then because we want this in the center, we'll click on the top. So let's return to that JEI screen. So we've got those 5 items in place. We've got the Dawnstone Aspectus on a pedestal nearby, and we've got 64 ash available, and it requires 64 to 80 ash to make this item. Let's just make sure we've got some ember power in the system, because that will be needed. And we'll need a lever on the beam cannon, I imagine.
You should get a heavy lag then.
I didn't, no.
No, I must just be my computer then. That's fine.
Let's see. Oh! Things are happening.
What? What's happening?
Magical explosions and things like that. Good ones.
Oh god.
It'll
Good.
be fine.
Okay.
This is the test run that fails, and then I'll invite you down to see the actual run that succeeds.
Okay.
So what's happening here basically is the Dawnstone Spectres are eating the ash from out of the pedestal and firing it at the combination of items we've got on the grid. And because we saw in the recipe it's going to take between 64 and 80 ash to make it work, we are going to get some alchemical waste. It says the Dawnstone inaccuracy is 3. So the items on the Dawnstone pedestal, we need 3 more than we had. So let's grab just 3 more cobble, and then that will give us a total of 67 ash. And that's what we need, it seems, to create this. So you can sit in the chest for now. And we'll put 3 ash in that pedestal and 64 in that one. And yeah, whenever you'd like to pop down, we should be ready to show off some underground magic.
Okay.
We need one of those for this side.
Down to the Embers platform.
Not quite to the
Oh,
platform.
no, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Embers.
Wow.
That
looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
It's a really cool looking mod. And
Yeah.
this is producing our energy, and then it's firing it into this cube which is storing it, and then that's firing it out into the various machines as and when they need it.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
if you'd like to flick that lever on top of the beam cannon,
This one here.
yeah, that's the one. I'll just stand over here.
Oh,
Crafting
it
is
sounds
occurring.
great.
It looks and sounds fantastic. I just wish I knew more.
Reminds me of like
how to use it.
fusion crafting and stuff like that, where it's animated and that's it's really cool.
It is. And all being well, this is going to give us glimmer dust.
Ooh, glimmer dust. What's that?
You should see.
Uh-huh.
I need
Okay.
to make one quick jaunt up to the old thingamajig crafting area to grab something from a chest. Glimmer crystal. Woo!
Glimmer crystal. You said it was glimmer dust. You liar.
I lied. It's
lied.
crystallized dust, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
But yeah, let me grab a couple of items and then I'll show you exactly what this is for. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. So, out we go into the garden. We'll come over to the llama. Because of course we've got a llama.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I left him just roaming. He's doing no harm to anyone.
Fair enough. And now you're going to know what's going on.
Oh, okay. I see.
The placement is temporary. We'll have waystones set up at some point very soon. But yeah,
That's fine.
the glimmer crystal is what you need in Project Ozone to do this.
Whee!
And the llama's on fire.
Oh no! 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 Oh my god. I hate you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I didn't know it was going to
Poor
do that.
llama.
I tried to put
You
it
knew
out.
it was going to do that because you knew exactly what you were doing.
I've never...
Killer. Killer. Murderer.
Look, I've never set off lightning strikes next to llamas before. This,
Man.
for all I knew, they just eat it.
Rip, llama. We hardly knew you.
We didn't know it.
We didn't even name it.
No, so it's fine. It's fine. Cheer up.
Yeah, no, cool. Right, so I don't give a fuck. We'll get another one. Twilight Forest. Oh, you've gone in. Shit.
I've gone in. I don't
my
give a fuck.
goodness. How do I go in?
Just jump in the pool.
I've tried that. It's lagging, I think. I'm
Will
just
be, yeah.
swimming around in the pool.
So yeah, there's a whole chapter based on the forest, but we're not worrying about that at this point in time. We're here to do some precious resource gathering.
Yeah, Twilight Forest. Should we mark this spot?
It's probably a good idea to stick it on the old waypoints, yeah.
Let me do that. Portal.
Just going to end up with a dozen different waypoints saying portal.
Yeah, but they'll be in different dimensions, so it's fine.
Yeah, so it'll be fine.
So what are we getting from here? Wow, there's all kinds of stuff. What is it we've come for, though? Because I'll get distracted otherwise.
The main thing I'm going to be looking for in here... Oops. There's
bats, by the way. Where are you? What's going on?
I'm drowning in oil. There we go. I fell down an oil hole, and now I'm over here.
Oh, hi.
Lovely.
Oh, there.
Hi.
Mm.
So, yeah. If you have a look
bats in here, by the way. Bats.
Yes, there are bats, actually, aren't there? We could... Well, do we need bats, though?
I don't know. We were talking about it before. It's something to do with flight, I think.
Yeah, but then we've got squid now.
Yeah, but that's just for the ring of the flying squid. So for the angel ring, we need to capture a bat. So it's perfect.
Do we now?
Yeah, you need a bat and a ghast. But yeah, go on, carry on.
Yeah, if you have a look in your quest book under Mew.
Under what?
Mew.
Mew. Moo. Yeah, go on.
You will find simple crystals.
Yes.
They are abundant underground in the forest. So I'm going to be mining up a whole bunch of those.
Okay.
Because the quests that follow in New and in Z and in Omicron all require Lordcraft crystals of various types.
I see.
And so this is going to be our gateway into like half a dozen magic mods. And it's going to be wicked cool.
Nice. That's not something you're doing right now, but that's...
No, I don't think I've got any need to mine right now. There's other things back at base that are probably worth setting up, like automated processing of ores and whatnot.
Yeah, of course.
And actually the waystone pedestals. I might get started on those, and then we can not have to worry about building portals all over the shop anymore.
Why haven't we seen any nasties in here yet?
I don't know. I've found in the past with some mod packs that the first time I visit a dimension it's empty, but then I go back and things are there. But
yeah,
I'm sure if you dig around underground you might find some.
Well, I saw some red dots on map, but then they disappeared. But now I'm just going to come back from this pointless jaunt to the Twilight Forest. Absolutely pointless, and you killed my llama. Like, bruh.
It's not so much pointless as the point is approaching.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I could just start on Lordcraft right now, but it would require lots of back and forth to the forest to dig up more crystals. So I feel that I may as well just wait until we're off camera and then grab a whole bunch of crystals at once.
Yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. I mean, for right now, I need your assistance anyway.
Fantastic. My blade is yours.
Let me just put these melons down. Will it grow there? Will it grow there? Should do. And that one.
Did you make any armor for me, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Sweet, that saves me on to make another set. Right. Loads of rack. Oh, something we might want to consider with the rack is opening 1 or 2 legendary loot bags. Because if we might be able to get the Zenith Furnace upgrade.
Knowing my luck, we'll get something absolutely fucking terrible. So if you want to buy 1 or 2 and open them, then maybe my luck won't be transferred to you.
I might just do that then.
Go on then.
Just claim all my quests, because I've got like 60, 70 rack available there. Let's see. I think that's enough for 2. I'll try 2 legendary loot bags.
Okay.
And we'll see what we see.
Let's do.
And 1 more. So, in number 1, a matter transporter from Quantum Flux.
I don't know what that is.
You can have that. I have no idea what
thanks.
it is.
No, me neither.
And in number 2, a matter transporter from Quantum Flux.
What? Wow.
I'm wondering if it's some sort of quest, some sort of chest mover that lets you move items without ruining their inventories.
Maybe.
But
Matter.
If that's the
Maybe.
case, we don't need 2.
No.
Yeah, that seems to be what it is. Let's just check out and remove them. Yeah, it's a chest mover. Why is that a legendary item? Unless it can be used for cheaty things like moving blocks that you're not supposed to be able to mine or something like that.
Such as... You mean like you haven't got the right tool for it?
Yeah, maybe like Twilight
Right level tool
Forest
for
blocks and things like that.
Maybe.
Either way, that was a bad spendage of rack, and I'm ashamed.
Ah, well. Right, so I need you to come with me to the hunting dimension so that we can pick up some more crops to grow
That
from
sounds
Pam's.
good to me. I'll just clear
Now,
that.
we can get the market and we can buy the seeds for all crops, and it'll cost 1 emerald per, but obviously we're not flush with emeralds, so I think the best choice is to just go to the hunting dimension for 10 minutes, and we're just going to head in one direction, and I'm going to grab every Pam's Harvest Craft crop that I find. Hopefully we'll get across a couple of 3 biomes and pick up some different ones, because each biome has different crops. And then beyond that, we should be able to buy the ones that we're missing after that.
Yeah.
So I need you to fend off nasties while I pick up
Although
Harvest Craft.
thinking about it, the alternative is soy plants, and then we've got every recipe available to us. Or does that only cover meat and stuff? Do you still need all the veg separately?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it only covers meat.
Fair enough.
But yeah, we want soy. If we don't get soy while we're out there, then I'm definitely buying that from the market because it's too valuable.
Yeah, it saves us putting animal farms everywhere and having them stinking up the place with them moving.
Yeah, it saves you having to murder them to death.
Although, now you put it that way.
My precious llama, man. Right,
Precious unnamed llama.
Yeah, rip unnamed dude. Oh, I'm back. Whoops. Somehow it brought me straight back. Here we go. Right, let's head north.
North. Which way is north?
This way.
Lovely.
Okay, so I don't really need the berries once I've got one set of them. It's the other things that I need. Let me just put one of these. Oh, it doesn't work. Lame. Right, let's go. Let's move.
God. A dweller. What's a dweller?
I have to get rid of that access to my head in. A dweller? I don't know.
Curious.
Right, let's move north.
Yep. Got a creeper following you, but you're outpacing it. I'm not, because I've got my armor on instead of my slime boots.
Have you got them on you though?
Yeah.
Right, I'll come back and guard you while you put them on.
Yep. It's
Creeper
fine,
on
I've got
you?
them on.
Okay.
Oh, I'm nearly out of torches.
Oh, I may have looked at an enderman.
Oh dear.
Oh, bye, I'm still in the plains. Is this going to be plains all the way, do you reckon?
Oh, it might be actually.
So then where do we even get the other stuff from? Maybe these crops drop all Pam's Harvest Craft?
Maybe. Or maybe it's a case of you could just get them from the market.
Maybe, yeah. It gives you enough to get started, and then to get the rest you have to pay up.
I can't see you. Oh, there's a
I've gone
wiz
north.
skeleton. There's another village to the north here.
I can't see the sun shining on my screen. We've got to stop playing at this time when I get the glare. Where? Where north? I can't see you on the map either.
No. But I've gone north. There's what is that? An evolved Enderman? Yeah, I'm just surrounded by mobs at this point. I can't stop to check my maps or anything.
What's your coordinates? XZ, sorry.
Oh, I couldn't check. I was basically due north of the portal.
Yeah, same. I went straight due north.
Right, at least I should be in ghost form now. Although, let's see, have I got death waypoints turned on? No, I haven't.
And I can't see your grave, so I've just no idea where you might be.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm within sight of the village to the north. So I can just make my way back there.
I can see you now.
Oh yeah, there you are.
So whereabouts did you die? Oh
yeah, just within sight of the village.
I can see your gear on the floor. Oh, I picked something up, sorry. My bad.
How did you...
I don't know, yeah, it's a point. You not got a grave?
this isn't my gear.
So
this
what
is
is
just
that?
cobwebs and spiders and stuff.
Oh my.
Yeah, I was much further north than this, I think. Let's have a look.
Did you pick it all up?
I've picked up all the spider stuff.
Yeah.
That's yeah, further north here, next to the village.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, so it's somewhere in this vicinity.
Can you not see it, like, from a distance?
Oh yeah, there we go. When you're holding the grave key, you can see it.
Yeah. I've got an Enderman on me, man. I'm just going to try and get away from it.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can confirm. Let's have a look on journey map. Yeah, the entire thing is plains.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, there's another village over here as well.
Yeah, that's the one I was referring to, I think. Right, I've got my ship.
No, it's over to the east.
Oh, right.
I had to go far away to lose the Enderman. On my way back now.
So head south again then, back to the portal?
Yeah, I think so. Oh god. Get that bounce going, lad.
Boing.
Untouchable.
You can't chain bounces together though, can you?
How do you mean?
Like, you bounce up, but then you can't charge it again whilst you're in the air.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there we go. It just wasn't working before.
And also release it whilst you're looking at the floor and then immediately flick up the camera.
Wow, I'm back now. So do we
It
need
takes a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
Don't let the portal get blown.
No, I'm not.
Have you gone through?
No, I'm just blowing up the creeper near the portal, but not on it.
Yep, cool.
Controlled explosions.
Do you want to go through?
I'm back through.
Cool, same.
Cool. So yeah, there might not be ways of getting the crops other than through the old marketplace.
Yeah, these are definitely crops that come from plains, so shite. So since there's plenty we can be getting on with, I might just make that market, and then that might be a good place to end the session for now.
Yeah, that could be a grand idea. Let's have a look. I've got the market built.
Oh, good.
Blech.
Let's put him over this side, or out here on the balcony.
Outside might be nice, just so he can make his grand entrance.
Yeah.
Although that's under the cover of the roof.
Oh, on this side. Put it on this side if you want. Facing towards the building. Don't really matter. Where is he?
Come on, little man.
Oh, wait.
Oh. you might have been stymied by the old rain shield.
He may have been.
They normally bury up from under the ground, though, if they can't come in from the top.
Yeah, but you can come in. Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
How odd.
How very odd. I have to put it somewhere else. Or I'll have to...
What if we do put it inside? Is that going to encourage him to dig up?
Oh.
So if there's a roof within a certain height radius, then he'll just dig up, it seems.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Hello, botanist.
Hello. So yeah, but everything costs an emerald. Oh, no, it costs a rack. Oh, it doesn't cost emeralds.
Costs a rack, yeah.
Beautiful. Right, so that means we can buy everything we need and we can get that garden flourishing. Oh, and the trees. Oh, mate. That's good. And the bushes. Everything.
Lovely.
Excellent. So, in between sessions then, what's the plan?
I am certainly going to be popping back into Twilight and digging up everything I can find, because I need as many of those crystals and also mana-infused ingots from there as possible.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. I mean, that's the majority of my plan for sessions. Fair. It might take a while.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to get some of these crops and put them up and growing, and just periodically log back on to just farm it basically, because we haven't got... Oh, some are already grown, that's nice. Because we haven't got any way to automate yet. Actually additions. Is it actually additions we need?
That's one of the... I think that's the beta quest line or something, so we should be able to do that.
What's the name of the machine I'm thinking of here?
The Atomic Reconstructor?
Yeah, the Atomic Reconstructor. Let's have a look. Oh, easy, iron and redstone. So I might just make that now, actually, just real quick before we finish up.
Yeah.
If you're already up there, if you want to make it.
I'm currently down by the little crop farm that I built at the start, because I just wanted to check on the progress of the seeds.
Okay.
So let's see, we've got 3 lots of wheat growing. And this third one, let's analyse the seed and see what we got. Growth 2, gain 3, strength 2. So yeah, we've already got wheat seeds that are growing a bit faster than normal.
Yeah.
So that's a good start. And by the time they grow all the way up to the other end, we might have some 10-10-10s.
Maybe. How long is it? How many blocks is it?
It's about 36 blocks long, this little one that I've made. It should pretty much guarantee it, I think, that we'll...
Okay.
Oh, I've missed a crop out there. And there. But...
How dare you?
Oh, they're in my backpack. I'm a genius. I knew this was going to happen. I planned for it.
Oh. So it went straight to a quest. That's good. Yes, the Atomic Reconstructor. Cool, so we can use that to make the parts we need for... What do I need them for? A farmer, really? Yes, so I can make a farmer, and that will be able to harvest a 3x3, or did you say it was a 9x9?
I'm pretty sure it's a 9x9, although you know what I'm like when it comes to an X by X.
Yeah, it can harvest an area. So basically we'll be able to automate the crops. So I'll do that off camera now. I've got the Atomic Reconstructor made, which I'll put somewhere in here because it needs power, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, the atomic one does. So I'm going to also probably build some energy pipes then between sessions so I can pipe them up from the dynamo that we've already got downstairs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Might need to just whip up a bit thing Invar to make some tier 2 conduits. Send them up through the floor, and then we'll power all our machines on the top.
Sounds good. I'm going to do the thing that I know you hate, and I'm going to put a pressure plate on it. But I've got it like that. It's not in the floor, so it's a very simple. You stand next to it, throw it on, and it'll change.
I don't hate pressure plates.
Just if it's on the floor, because you can walk on it accidentally and use up power, isn't it? That's what you don't like. But because it's up like that, that's fine. What do we need for the farmer that I actually need that for? I can't even remember. Yes, the Inori crystals, which are made from iron. So let's just give a quick example of that, so we know what's happening. Where's the iron? There. So yeah, so have you just done it, have you?
I'm about to, yeah. I've got the 4 blocks of iron that we need.
Cool, so you throw the iron block on there. Good job. It's gone really well, that. Oh, it's got no power. It's got no power.
Oh, of course.
So what would happen is you throw the blocks on there. If you throw a single ingot of iron, it'll turn into an Ori crystal. But if you throw a block of iron on there, it'll turn into an Ori crystal block. But it needs power first, which is something Muse will do.
Yeah, we will be demonstrating this countless times throughout the series, I'm sure.
Exactly. So thanks for watching, guys. Please keep watching the videos and let us know in the comments if you're enjoying it or whatnot, and what you'd like to see happening in this pack. And come back next time for some more Minecraft modded adventures in Project Ozone 3. Say goodbye, Muse.
Goodbye, Muse.
See you later, guys. Take care. Bye. Bye. Oh, something's burning. Something is burning. I can hear it.
No, you can't.
I can.
You're making shit up. I'm just going to go down to the Embers, though. I can hear burning. Nothing to worry about. Why on earth would something... I mean, I'm not saying anything has burned.
What happened here? Look at this.
Why would it start burning after like an hour and a half of us using the mod?
Literally the second we stopped recording, and I'm like, I can hear burning. What's that? What's that burning? You're like, nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Yes.
That's quite a reach. Actually,
It
it started over here, hasn't it? On this wood. That was what you asked originally, I said, I'm pretty sure it was 3 blocks. It's got to be at least 3 because that's reached that. So what we can do is get rid of the wood in the corners down here.
We could, or
just
we
get rid of the wood in the corners. It's fine.
We could just brick up the Embers and never speak of it again.
We could also do that. Yep, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.